I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
That's too damn bad! You keep digging! You'll thank me one day.
What's up, guys? This is OAB with Dig Deep Crypto, letting you know that yes, this is the right place and this is the right time. With this video, we actually have a 2-for-1. We're going to be talking about upgrades to 2 of the 5 ISO messaging coins. They're ramping up, getting ready for November of this year to go live, and they're getting their upgrades together, which is going to make these platforms ready to go so that new projects can run smooth on top of these layer 1s. First, we're going to talk about the Stardust upgrade, which is on the IOTA blockchain. When you see Stardust, you can just start thinking Shimmer, the Shimmer network, because that's what Stardust is. Alright, so let's read. The base functionality of every distributed ledger technology is sending and receiving tokens. Most DLTs stick to this and enable additional functionality in the layers on top of them, layer 2, layer 3, and so on. Stardust is a protocol upgrade that turns the Shimmer and later the IOTA-based layer 1 into a multi-asset ledger, allowing anyone to mint their own tokens or NFTs on layer 1. It also enables the interaction of layer 2 smart contract chains with layer 1, effectively turning the base layer into a trustless bridge between layer 2 smart contract networks. This article provides an overview of the most important aspects of Stardust upgrade. The Web3 revolution will rely on a scalable, frictionless, and secure interchange of digital assets, services, and goods. But how would that be possible? Buckle up as we summarize what awaits you with the launch of Stardust on Shimmer, IOTA's network for validating and hardening new innovations. Before we start with why Stardust, just to give you a reminder that Shimmer is the test net for IOTA. Everything must go through Shimmer first to make sure that all the bugs are worked out, there won't have any hiccups, so that when you put that protocol to work it through IOTA, you know that IOTA will not be hindered and go down like Solana or stuff like that. So why Stardust? IOTA smart contracts, whether they are Ethereum virtual machine based or not, are not executed directly on layer 1 of IOTA or Shimmer. Instead, Web3 developers create their own blockchains and execute smart contracts in them, with each of those chains matching the capacity of the Ethereum network. Theoretically, there could be hundreds of these smart contract chains, allowing for as much capacity as builders need. All of them are anchored to Shimmer or IOTA, using a fraction of these networks' capacity, just enough to anchor them by publishing information about smart contract executions, as well as the communication between each smart contract chain. The upcoming Assembly network will enable the creation of such smart contract networks, also known as utility chains, all connected through the underlying Shimmer IOTA networks. Assembly will thus allow for the creation of a multi-chain environment based and connected through a feeless common layer 1 network. In other words, there will no longer be any need for costly and complicated bridges for smart contract chains to talk to each other. Currently, the problem right now is there's hacks going on, people are losing money, and the way that they're losing money is these bridges are being hacked. The trend that I'm seeing coming forward, because I just did a video with the Internet Computer, what they're doing, as well as IOTA, they are eliminating bridges now. So they're multi-asset ledgers. So it says, but first, the base layer needs an upgrade, enabling smart contracts to interoperate and exchange value with each other, as well as feeless mints, hold, manage, melt, and burn assets on layer 1. This is exactly what Stardust enables. For IOTA smart contracts to be executed on blockchains that rely on and are connected through Shimmer and IOTA, the IOTA tokenization framework comes into play, defining the tokenization specifications for the Stardust upgrade. These are the key features of Stardust. We have data cap and byte cost. Before Stardust, the only thing that had to be stored in the ledger was the token balance. But as the ledger's utility will increase with Stardust, so will the amount of data stored in the ledger. Because total storage space is a finite resource for every distributed ledger, Stardust will introduce a cap on data included in transactions. This cap can be extended with the increase in the number of tokens contained in a transaction. Put simply, the more tokens attached to a transaction, the more data it will be allowed to contain. This way, the space used in the ledger can be fairly distributed while keeping IOTA and Shimmer feelers and guaranteeing that the ledger size does not grow uncontrollably, as in most blockchains. Instead, the maximum ledger size is limited by the number of tokens in existence. The feature that introduces limits on storing data indefinitely in a ledger bound to a token value of transactions, this is called a byte cost. So that's one key feature. You also have dust protection. This dust protection, I'm just going to give it to you in a nutshell. It doesn't allow for spam transactions. So it clears out all of the bad, quote unquote, spam mail that may come onto this blockchain that has dust protection, so that it keeps that away. And I want to read this before I go on to the second article. IOTA's biggest utility upgrade ever. At the moment, Stardust is being tested internally and the related software prepared, including Hornet nodes, the IOTA smart contract nodes, client and wallet libraries, the Firefly wallet, and additional tooling. Once preliminary versions are ready, Stardust will be deployed in the form of a public testnet followed by the release as the Shimmer network. By the time Shimmer features have been validated and reach IOTA network, they will be a thoroughly tested upgrade and both the infrastructure and user software will be ready. My guess is they're going to be ready by November of this year because the ISO messaging goes live at that time. It only makes sense. Next, XDC update. We have Blockchain 4.0. Let's read. Last year, news of the XDPOS 2.0 protocol enhancement was met with enthusiasm from members of the XDC community, but its significance was not totally realized. We're going to realize that now. In reality, the XDPOS 2.0 is a major milestone, by far the most intricate upgrade since the XDC's network inception. As evidenced by the full year of beta testing required before the new protocol is set to be implemented in the first quarter of 2023. While daily life in the metaverse has yet to come to fruition, and so far we have managed to escape full-scale cyber wars, we do live in a world increasingly dependent on computer technology. Blockchain, being one of the most secure ways for people to more efficiently store and exchange data, assets, and ideas, is positioned to be a big part of our future. We cannot prevent bad actors from trying to manipulate the array of the cyber networks that support our 21st century lifestyles, but the systems people rely on must stay ahead of these increasingly sophisticated wrongdoers. Look no further than the hackers who brought a major gas pipeline to a halt in the summer of 2021. Cybersecurity is merely security. Online breaches have ever-growing real-world consequences, and blockchain is not immune. In March of this year, the largest hack in history of decentralized finance took place as 600 million of digital assets was stolen from an Ethereum-based Ronin bridge. See, there's your bridge again, right? That's where the hacks are happening. A proof-of-stake blockchain network is extremely resistant to attempted hacks, as long as the validator nodes work efficiently and effectively. The issue is validator nodes work right until they don't. However, remote the possibility a malicious takeover of a large number of a proof-of-stake blockchain's validator nodes would be catastrophic. As blockchain aims towards institutional uses, such as use of the XDC network in trade finance, worst case scenarios must be mitigated. Just as a nuclear plant has layers of fail-safes to protect the public, decentralized networks must protect all who use them. The speed, efficiency, and utility of decentralized networks cannot come to the expense of security. So, the XDC network using the current XDPOS 1.0 protocol is the longest chain network that applies a combination of delegated proof of stake and proof of work to secure the network while achieving fast confirmation. It is already near impossible to execute a hostile takeover, as it would require widespread collusion between those who hold validator nodes. So let's just go here. I'm gonna skip over that paragraph and let's go here. XDPOS 2.0 was developed by the team of Princeton University professors. It's two of them, and they both serve as senior advisors on the XDC Foundation. This protocol is designed to not only withstand up to 1/3 of the masternodes going rogue, the theoretical limit of any Byzantine fault tolerance protocol, but in a situation where more than 1/3 of nodes act maliciously, it can detect and act almost instantly. The first of its kind governance platform will identify malignant nodes with proof and slash them almost immediately, involving burning their 10 million XDC tokens and all rewards that come with being a node owner. Because of KYC, these individuals could be further prosecuted. That's good to know. Us adopting this blockchain, we want to be protected, and one of the ways that you get people to stop doing wrong is making sure they get punished for doing so. So people that are controlling these blockchains based off of this new upgrade, they will be prosecuted going forward for being bad actors. So it says that this upgrade will be the judge, jury, and executioner regarding malignant network activity. And that is novel. A blockchain network has never had an automated judicial system before. This momentous development can be called Blockchain 4.0. As mentioned earlier, XDPOS 2.0 will be tested until the early part of 2023, ensuring that the upgrade works as planned. To that end, extreme scrutinies will be applied to this upgrade before it becomes ready for mainnet launch next year. But here it is in a nutshell. Under the current blockchain architecture, which lacks a judicial system, to ensure accountability, enterprises are asked to trade a material advantage. In that case, security and control within the current system in exchange for a solution deemed to be morally superior. It continues. We are challenged to create a psychological on-ramp for institutions, reinforced by a promise of security, transparency, reduced counterparty risk, and cost efficiency. Opportunely, these are all advantages inherent to the XDC network. While there are proposals to eventually create new blockchains with similar capabilities, no blockchain currently in existence, including the production and design stages, incorporates forensics holistically. That includes Ethereum 2.0. This upgrade is the first, but likely not the last. Years from now, we expect many blockchains to implement forensics monitoring and security. The novel tech has already captured the attention of many notable blockchain scientists, including some of the minds behind Facebook's DM. Right now, the XDC network is spearheading this revolution. So there's going to be jobs in the real world where maybe forensic accountant, people that look at AML, money laundering and stuff like that, that's probably going to be a nice industry to go into if you guys are looking to have a 9-to-5 job or so. But that's what I have for this video. Like, subscribe, put your notifications on, because you never know when I'm going to be coming with some new videos. Yesterday and today I've had some time, so I was able to drop you a couple. Gonna have some more when I get the opportunity. Peace.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
That's too damn bad! You keep digging! peg me one day.